Hello and welcome to the next in the series of onboarding videos. This particular video is going to be for gold subscribers to Workshop software, and it concerns the loan car diary. So if we look at the premise of the loan car diary, it's basically that a workshop can have cars which they loan out to customers. They can be charged out if you'd like, or they can also be complimentary, completely dependent on how you'd like to run your loan cars, right? So before we actually go into the loan car diary itself, there are a couple of points to note. If there is going to be a charge for a loan car, you would enter that into your product set, and I've got one in here which is called loan. All right, and it's simply a loan car daily charge if we come into that for a moment. One of the important things to remember is that the loan car daily charge is basically it's revenue in for the workshop, all right? So I've classified it as a consumable, all right? It goes under the reporting group of miscellaneous. I don't update the quantity because I don't really have, it doesn't sit on a shelf, so to speak. All right, and I'm going to say that it's going to be $25 inclusive of GST, and it's going to cost me roughly $12.50 because, of course, a loan car is like any other vehicle. It will need servicing, it will need maintenance, all right, and there is a cost attached to that. All right, so what I'd like to do as much as possible is track the revenue I make from a loan car, and also I track the costs for it. So that's the product which is going to be for the loan cars, which you can put onto your invoice. I'm going to come in here and save that for a moment. The next important element of your loan car is basically the loan car agreement. Now, this will be found down under settings in messages. And if we come to this page and we come down near the bottom, here we have a sample loan car agreement. All right. So this is, like I said, it's just a sample, right? Please feel free to come in and put in whatever, like copy and paste whatever loan car agreement you have. All right, and then that will actually be used when you're actually doing a loan car agreement for a customer. So that again, once again, is on the messages page, all right, under settings. So we then go into the loan card section itself, right? So we come in here, and the first element of this is that you have loan vehicles. So I have two here particularly, right? I have a Toyota Yaris, all right, it is a white one. The build date, here's the rego number, all right. I'm going to leave that the way that it is. To add a loan car is very, very simple. You simply click on the star over here. We go add loan vehicle. So the first thing we need is a registration number. Then we have the make and the model. So I'm going to add another Toyota Yaris. Sorry, I'm going to take that out of there, put it in here. Okay, if I had a model code and a model series, I could also put that information into here. Then I go to the build date. This one happens to be from June 2018, and the color is black. It's literally as simple as that. So now I create, and here I have my third loan car. All right. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go into the loan car diary itself. Well, I'm going to go into the loan car process. So the first thing that would happen normally is that I would have a customer making a booking. So in this particular instance, I'm going to look for an existing customer. I'll go Daniel Webster. There it is. We bring in his vehicle for his work. Here it's going to be repair to labor to repair headlights, for example. It's fine. I'm going to come in 2.5 hours. And Daniel's indicated to me that he would like to actually have a loan car if he could. All right. We know that this job is not going to take much longer than 2.5 hours. So we're going to set up a loan car agreement for him for half a day. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to save my booking. Then I simply come over to my loan car diary. Okay. And on the star over here, all right, I can create a loan in here, right? Or in the booking diary, what I can also do is if I come to this particular day, right, I can click on the green dot, okay? That brings me into the loan car schedule as well. So if I come in here, go create loan, all right, I have my customer, If I remember, it was Daniel. I find my customer there. And as you can see, because we already have a customer in the system, right, it gives us all the information on the customer, his date, his address, where he lives, his telephone number, his mobile number, his email address, and so on, all right? Now I can also go in and I can search for the booking on this customer. If I come in here, go to my booking diary for a moment, okay, and click on this. It is 6011 is the booking. So I come in here. Daniel again. 6011. That is simply going to link the loan car agreement, okay, to the actual booking itself, right? If I had already started the job and I had an invoice, then I would simply put in the invoice number here. Okay, so it's going to be from the 29th. It's going to be the loan date. There's the customer information. He brings the car in at 8 o'clock in the morning. We're only going to do the booking for half a day, so I'm going to come in here and change that over to 12 o'clock. All right, so there it is. And the next thing I need to do is choose the vehicle I have. All of my cars are Toyotas, right? I'm going to give them the black one. There it is. You can see the loan car details here. And what I do then is I simply come in here and click on create. Now what I can do, all right, is I can modify the loan, all right, or I can modify the loan if I want to in here, all right. So if I come in there, the information is all here. That's fine. I'm good with that. Okay, now I'm going to come in here. And what I need to do is I need to get Daniel's license number. So if I come in there and go, there's his license number, his expiry date. We'll say that that is going to be March 29th, 2022. Then we take the loan car odometer reading. So in this particular instance, I'm going to go that loan car odometer reading is 11,850 kilometers. The fuel level in the vehicle when we give it to him is 100%. Is the loan car clean? Yes. This can be checked off by a service advisor. Now, in our workshop, the service advisor is a guy named Harry. All right, click on that, and there is Harry Newbold. All right, so that would be checked by Harry Newbold. So there are the details, right? The loan car agreement starts at 8 o'clock and ends at 12. All right, there are all the details for the customer. All right, this currently is a pending loan car agreement. Okay, I can now go continue. Here is my loan car agreement as was down in the messages page. All right. The customer needs to have a read of that, sign off on it and go, yes, that's fine. And now we can print the authorization for this, right? Very simply, what it does is create a PDF for us, right? There is our information. There is the customer's information. There is license details, his license expiry, all right? And then here's the loan car detail. And the loan car agreement is basically from 8 o'clock in the morning until 12 o'clock at noon. All right, the vehicle condition check is the odometer was at 11,850 when he got it. The car was clean, 100% fuel, and it was signed off by Harry Newbold. Down here is your agreement, okay, whichever one you choose to put into the messages page. The customer signs off there. The service advisor signs off here. All right, that is the loan car agreement in its entirety in terms of its paper format. Now, we then come back in here and we can go confirm loan, okay? That now shows us in the loan card booking diary. Okay, we pop into that and we go into calendar. We can see that we have that the Black Yaris is signed out to Daniel Webster. All right, this is some sample stuff I did before. All right, and there we can see that it's an estimated 4 hours. Okay. Now, once Daniel brings the car back, all right, then what we do is we close off the loan car agreement by simply clicking on the brown button here, okay? We get the new odometer reading. So let's go, it was 11,900. Okay, the fuel level was 50%. Okay, was the loan car clean? Yes. Was it checked? Checked by our service advisor again, Harry. All right, and then we return that, okay? That then closes off that loan car agreement. And if we come back to the invoice for Daniel Webster, if we had started the job, okay, we come in here, give that over to John the apprentice. All right, there it is. Okay, If we had a loan card charge that we wish to apply to that particular agreement, we would come in and type in loan, right? $25 is the standard charge for 1 day. I might sit there and change that to 0.5 for half a day if I wanted to, right? Or leave it as a standard charge. All right. And that is exactly how you would process your loans and your loan card diaries and any revenue that you received from them. All right. Thank you very much for watching this video, and please stay tuned for the next one, which will be about the online booking diary.